Millions of British citizens are unknowingly consuming halal meat due to inadequate labeling requirements across the food industry. Welcome back to UK Watch Arena. Today we examine a heated parliamentary debate that has exposed deep divisions over religious exemptions in British slaughterhouses. The controversy centers on religious slaughter practices that bypass standard animal welfare regulations. Under current law, religious exemptions allow animals to be slaughtered without pre-stunning, a process that typically renders animals unconscious before death. Critics argue this creates unnecessary suffering, describing scenes where animals experience prolonged distress during the slaughter process. Parliamentary member Rupert Lowe delivered a scathing critique of what he termed two-tier slaughter systems. He highlighted the stark contrast between stringent regulations governing farm animal care and the exemptions granted to religious slaughter practices. While farmers face prosecution for animal mistreatment, religious slaughterhouses operate under different standards through legal exemptions. The economic implications extend beyond animal welfare concerns. Halal slaughter methods often prove more cost-effective than conventional stunning procedures, creating market incentives that drive wider adoption across the industry. This economic advantage means halal meat increasingly enters mainstream food chains without clear consumer notification. If you found this revelation surprising, consider subscribing for more investigative content that uncovers hidden aspects of British policy and politics. The labeling controversy affects restaurants, supermarkets, and school meal programs nationwide. Consumers remain largely unaware they are purchasing religiously slaughtered meat due to insufficient disclosure requirements. Politicians reportedly avoid addressing the issue publicly, fearing backlash from religious communities. During parliamentary debate, members discussed the complexity of stunning procedures used in halal slaughter. While approximately 88% of halal meat undergoes some form of pre-stunning, critics argue these procedures use reduced voltage levels that may prove less effective than standard practices. The debate revealed technical disagreements about stunning effectiveness and animal welfare outcomes. Statistical evidence presented during the debate showed significant scale. In 2024, an estimated 214.6 million animals were slaughtered for halal meat production, with 27 million receiving no stunning whatsoever. The remainder underwent various stunning procedures of disputed effectiveness. Meanwhile, Reform UK has launched an aggressive campaign targeting immigration policies through local governance channels. Richard Tice announced plans to use council powers to block migrant accommodation facilities in reform-controlled areas. The strategy involves redirecting asylum seekers to constituencies governed by parties that support more liberal immigration policies. This approach mirrors tactics used by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who transported migrants to Democrat-controlled cities. Reform UK threatens to send migrants directly to Liberal Democrat and Green Party strongholds, challenging these parties to implement their stated welcoming policies firsthand. Tice confirmed deployment of legal teams to challenge hotel accommodations for asylum seekers. When questioned about relocation destinations, he advocated sending migrants to areas that voted for open border policies. This represents a confrontational approach that bypasses traditional parliamentary debate in favor of direct action. Before we explore the broader implications, make sure to subscribe and share your thoughts on these developing political strategies in the comments below. The strategy extends beyond immediate relocations. Reform UK proposes scrapping the Human Rights Act and withdrawing from the European Convention on Human Rights. They advocate replacing hotel accommodations with military-style tent facilities, arguing that standards suitable for British soldiers should apply to border crossers. Legal challenges accompany these policy announcements. Reform UK has initiated court proceedings against the Home Office to prevent migrant placements in their controlled areas. This represents a systematic approach combining local governance, legal action, and political messaging. Parliamentary observers note growing nervousness among established party members as Reform UK gains polling momentum. The combination of immigration hardline positions and criticism of religious slaughter exemptions appeals to voters frustrated with mainstream party approaches. Westminster insiders report increasing anxiety about Reform UK influence on Conservative Party positioning. Some speculate about potential defections as traditional party loyalties weaken under populist pressure. These developments signal significant shifts in British political discourse, with Reform UK forcing established parties to address previously avoided topics through direct confrontation rather than parliamentary procedure.